NFL 21 on EA Sports.
Sulla vera ben bailar.
We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Houston Texans. It seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Buffalo and Houston, two up-and-comers in the AFC, and you may remember they met in the wild card round a season ago. That game most likely to be remembered for the Deshaun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A sack there by Trent Murphy.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He may try and run for this. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
25 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move it around a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A tu gata la tengo en casa, socio, quemando la salsa. Yo soy la bestia, ninguno del verdadero fútbol.
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play gets a -4.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Ray
Leaves
Brown.
him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Watson a give. This is Johnson.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Mana. No vamos a dejar.
Watson on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Texans football to start quarter 2. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Vamos.
And that is incomplete.
Así que se hace en defensa, ¿me entiendes?
Here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
To return is Roberts. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Whitney merciless, showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Finding fouls complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards on that one and also a Texan 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Claro.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you don't I ever.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So not only the cough up, but the pick up on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Set to take over again, Deshaun Watson and this Texans offense. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't see that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now Watson from the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Qué mierda, mano.
There, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Watson now, operating from the gun. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Down falls as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. Seven our score. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have taken the lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run.
Ah, qué sabia.
the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Madre.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big-time play there for the Texans. 42 yards. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. From the 22, Watson.
Sí.
And he can't find a receiver.
Buen
and he's
speed.
brought down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Third and long, it's Watson.
Madre, ¿por dónde va?
This is gonna be
Estás loco.
So
Estás
on
loco.
third down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53.
Eso es.
And this one is no good.
Eso es.
He missed it.
No, no.
And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty
No
possession.
encima.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball
Get
on
it,
target.
niggas.
And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Allen now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Singletary. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll look to run with Singletary. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if a most...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. from 3 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Rompí.
On for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time.
Así que esto sea eso.
And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On first down, it's Watson. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Claro.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
10. To throw again, Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one
Defense.
away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, he's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys,
¡Qué mierda!
keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Estás loco. Seguimos poniendo el saoco. Tú sabes que te mueves y con el limón te toco. Papi, no te vuelvas loco, te damos socotroco. Te va a mandar un par de pepitas en el coco. Eso es vergo, pero con eso sí por ahí me poco. Tú andas con tu mucho, yo ando con mi poco. Tira tu pana que no pierda el foco. Nigga, I'm done the real motherfucker.
Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Bye.